Nia is our cook, Claire smiles. Nia is like Gordon Blur meets Detroit. She's how Aretha Franklin would be if she was Julia Child. Etta is our housekeeper and all around everything. She's really almost our mom. I mean, my mother is, well, Etta's just always there, and she's German and strict, but she's very comforting. And my mother is kind of off in the clouds, you know. I nod, my mouth full of soup. Oh, and there's Peter, Claire adds. Peter is the gardener. Wow, your family has servants. This sounds a little out of my league. Have I ever met any of your family? You met my grandma, Miriam, right before she died. She was the only person I ever told about you. She was pretty much blind by then. She knew we were going to get married, and she wanted to meet you. I stop eating and look at Claire. She looks back at me, serene, angelic, perfectly at ease. Are we going to get married? I assume so, she replies. You've been telling me for years that whenever it is you are coming from, you are married to me. Too much. This is too much. I close my eyes and will myself to think of nothing. The last thing I want is to lose my grip on the here and now. Henry, are you okay? I feel Claire sliding onto the seat beside me. I open my eyes and she grips my hands strongly in hers. I look at her hands and see that they are the hands of a neighbor, rough and chapped. Henry, I'm sorry. I just can't get used to this. It's so opposite. I mean, all my life you've been the one who knew everything, and I sort of forgot that tonight maybe I should go slow. She smiles. Actually, almost the last thing you said to me before you left was, "Have mercy, Claire." You said it in your coating voice, and I guess now that I think of it, you must have been coating me. She continues to hold my hands. She looks at me with eagerness, with love. I feel profoundly humble. Claire? Yes. Could we back up? Could we pretend that this is a normal first date between two normal people? Okay. Claire gets up and goes back to her side of the table. She sits up straight and tries not to smile. Right, G. Claire, tell me about yourself. Hobbies, pets, unusual sexual proclivities. Find out for yourself. Right, let's see. Where do you go to school? What are you studying? I'm at the School of the Art Institute. I've been doing sculpture and I've just started to study paper making. Cool. What's your work like? For the first time, Claire seems uncomfortable. It's kind of big and it's about birds. She looks at the table, then takes a sip of tea. Birds? Well, really, it's about longing. She's still not looking at me, so I change the subject. Tell more about your family. Okay, Claire relaxes, smiles. Well, my family lives in Michigan by a small town on the lake called South Haven.